YouTube, what's going on, guys? Happy New Year. It's your boy King Jew. It's been a long time no see. Thank you guys for tuning in. I missed you guys. I missed doing content. I missed posting stuff. I missed yapping in front of the camera, yapping on stream. I can apologize for that. Life just got really, really real and serious. A lot of responsibilities and things I had to work on and improve. Also, make sure that I was okay as a person, mentally, spiritually, physically, those sorts of things. That's why I had to take a break. Now that I'm back, welcome to my channel. So welcome to all. Hello, if we've never met before. And yeah, usually in my YouTube videos, if you guys remember back in the day, I usually start with some kind of words of encouragement or just things I want to just get off my chest in a way. So for today, I just want to say to anybody who's thinking about starting any sort of business or creative venture, whether it be TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, or you do music or you draw or you dance, or maybe you want to bake and sell cookies, you want to make t-shirts, tracksuits and sell those. My advice to you is going to be to just start. It's a fresh year for everybody. It's 2026, the year just started. I feel like everyone has the ability to achieve anything if they put their mind to it and they fully believe in themselves, with the exception of obviously there's gonna be a lot of hard work you have to put in, a lot of consistency. It's also gonna have to be present for you to achieve things you want to achieve and anything you guys want to do. I felt like for me, the first time I did content years ago, I was kind of relying on like my people that I knew, like my friends and my family, to like support. And like when I didn't see that consistently kind of how I wanted, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But like now I have like a different perspective of things in terms of content. So I'm not really doing it to really appease anybody that I know in real life. Like if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You know what I mean? Like I'm not depending on that type of support. It would be nice. Don't get me wrong. It obviously be extremely nice for your friends who say they're your friends to repost your videos or share your reel or things like that, or even subscribe or follow you on Twitch or TikTok or whatever. And when things don't happen, like it is what it is. I've grown to understand now, doing this again, that there's a certain niche for everybody. Sorry, I don't know if you guys heard me or not, but I said niche. I know sometimes I speak a little too quick. Let me slow down. There's a niche for everybody. So just put your content, put your merch, put your anything out there, and you might find your audience sooner than later. Like I realized on TikTok, I've been getting a lot of love. Posting what I've been posting on TikTok, I'm embracing that. So I feel very confident in my journey for the success that I want on my channels. So yes, that's my words of encouragement to all y'all. Just start. Do whatever your heart desires, your mind desires. Be safe, be smart, take calculated risks. It can all pan out. It's not about, obviously, we'd all love to make money. Like if I could sit here and I could make millions of dollars right now being on YouTube or Twitch, I'd be happy. But bottom line, everybody should start, love the process, love what you're doing, and just do it for the love of the game, to be honest, before anything. Don't do it for your friends, don't do it for your family. Just as long as you're safe, responsible, handling things you need to handle in your life outside of your creative aspects of things, then chase whatever you guys want to chase. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate any and all love and support on this channel. So for today's video, we're gonna be doing a Cade Cunningham point guard build for NBA 2K26. I might feel the need to change or modify anything as you see fit, but for me, I really like love this build. But you just use this as a template. Like I'm not offended if there's something people don't like about the build. Everyone has different play styles or different modes they play. I usually personally play 5v5, so rec typically is just rec. And like I need the ball in my hand usually as guard. I can play big man in other positions or lock, but typically I like to play point guard just like I have more control of like the offense, like the pace we're playing and those sorts of things. So for Cade's height, you're gonna want to go 6'6". Weight's gonna be 225 with a 6'11" wingspan. So first thing I upgraded was my finishing layup, or sorry, my driving layup. My driving layup, I put that to a 90, which automatically brought my close shot to a 75, which is perfectly fine. For my driving dunk, however, everyone who plays 2K26 knows certain methods about cap breakers and what they can do. So like for me, I only set this to a 65. I'll show you why after I'm done. Standing dunk, low key, I kind of bricked here. If I could redo this build, I might have improved this to about a 40. I don't know what I would have sacrificed, but I would have probably bumped that up to a 40 just so I could get the LeBron dunk package. But like, it's fine. So that's low key at a 27. For post control, I brought my post control all the way up to a 79. Mid range, Cade's low key a mid range god. You know, he loves shooting in his mid range pockets as well as driving to the basket. Like he's developed more of a deeper bag in his mid range last couple seasons. I put this to an 87. His three ball, I'm pretty sure I maxed this to an 80. No, no, not 85, 83. And if you want to max that, you can. But again, you have to think about where you're picking to choose to sacrifice in the long run. And for me, for free throw, again, I played 5v5. So the rec, I needed a decent free throw. So I put my free throw to an 83. Pretty sure I just maxed out after I was done all my attributes, but that's what I went with. Pass accuracy, again, as a guard, I think you have to have a decent pass accuracy. And Cade's actually a pretty decent passer in the league. So I gave him only an 80. 80 does enough for what I needed to do. Silver, all the badges I want, with the exception of me not getting bailout, which is fine for my playstyle. I don't usually pass out of animations too often unless I panic. You know what I mean? And then for ball handle, I brought his ball handle to, oh my God, to an 86 ball handle, which again gets you silver everything, with the exception of strong handle. It should be on Hall of Fame when I'm done upgrading everything. Speed with ball, I put to an 80. Now, most people might say, oh, why didn't you stop at 75? You're not going to be able to do this or do that. I use plus ones and plus twos for certain badges. And for me, I really wanted the blur take over for this Cade build. And for the interior, I went 60 on the interior defense. You know, it's like a good threshold to have so you can still kind of have a sense of positioning in the paint when guarding or switching or trying to make contests against layups and stuff. For my perimeter defense, I went 85. I have a strong feeling a lot of people are not going to agree with an 85 perimeter defense in general, but like I'm pretty confident in my ability to defend in many situations. Even those little cheesing guards who are 6 feet tall and just spam speed boost dribbles behind screens, like I'm pretty confident. I'll show you guys why. For my steal, I went 67 just to get bronze everything for glove and for interceptor. Oh wow, I have reward points. Thank you for popping up right now. And for my block, I went 68 on my block, which is also a nice threshold just to get some chase downs. You might not get all of them, but like you need a little bit of block in this game to get contests in general. So 68 is what I went with. For rebounding, honestly, there's nothing crazy. I'm pretty sure it's just 39 and 46 because I mean, I don't really grab too many boards unless I'm playing like twos or I'm getting like a putback dunk or something. So like I'm not really upset about that. For speed, I went with 83 speed. Agility is very, very key to me, is having an 83 agility. And then for me personally, and again, everyone's different in their play styles, I went 84 strength. Now, as you can see, we got Hall of Fame strong handle, gold physical finisher, I have silver immovable. Like I have great moves, you know, or sorry, great badges based off the fact that I have 84 strength. So for me, that's something I didn't want to sacrifice for this build. So I gave myself an 84 strength. Then here at the end is just the vertical, which obviously, you know, I'm gonna just max it out whatever I can. Pretty sure it's 77, which is decent enough. Gives you pogo stick, whatever. It's not like the craziest thing in the world. As you can see, my player comp for my build is Cade Cunningham, Oscar Robertson. I don't know why they gave me Tyrese. I think that's kind of crazy. And your build is going to be a two-way mid-range menace. All right, so now that we're on my actual build, ignore the fact of my bronze plate. I know someone's probably going to try to diss me for only being a bronze plate, but it's like a new build. You guys know things kind of take time. You see the face scan. I put the Cade face scan. If you guys want a video for that or tutorial for that, I can drop that in YouTube Shorts or TikTok. Not a big deal. You know, Detroit tracksuit, plays for Pistons, you know, self-explanatory. So earlier in my video, I was talking to you guys about cap breakers. Now, as you can see, at my driving dunk, which is right below me, you guys will see that I still have that 65 driving dunk, and I put on 5 cap breakers, which gave me an 89 max. Now, for me personally, as a player who has many builds with really, really high driving dunk, like I have a Anthony Edwards 99 driving dunk build, or I have like a LeBron 90, 93 driving dunk build. Honestly, 89 is like the perfect threshold. You still get silver posterizer. And if you know what you're doing ahead of time, how to read your space for your gathers, then you're not going to need, honestly, any more than that. I've been catching hella bodies, and I'll actually put clips towards the end of this video so you guys can see just a little bit of like what I'm working with when it comes to this build. Then the other cap breakers I did were mid range. Yes, mid range I put to 89. I'm gonna bump that to 90 when I get my level 40 cap breaker for this season. So for my max plus one, I went gold lightning launch. For my tier 2 max plus one, I went layup mix master. I do a lot of layups. And for my max plus twos, handle for days and post fade phenom. Honestly, I'm trying to get in like my dribbling bag a little bit more on 2K. I feel like if I'm gonna be posting content and even playing against fans who play 2K like they're hooping on here, like I need to get my dribbling up. So I'm kind of testing some things out right now. And yeah, so hopefully you guys like today's video. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe.